Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. Thank you, everyone, for being here. So, a few years ago, I was at the JetBlue terminal, Terminal 5 in JFK. I was feeling really good. There's been a lot of times we've been rushing through the airport trying to get there, but this time we were there 2 hours in advance and just feeling really good. We'd planned the trip really well, too. We'd gotten all our hotels in advance. We even found a flight to Denver Christmas time that was quite reasonable. We had to get in at 2 in the morning, but luckily we had a hotel right at the airport, so we were going to come in, just go right to bed. So we sat down. I was eating overpriced cheeseburgers, which were surprisingly tasty, with my family. And I said, we're going to have the best vacation ever. And my wife said, I agree, we're going to have the best vacation ever. And she said, what's that confirmation number of the Westin that we're going to stay at right after we get off the airplane at 2 in the morning? And I said, I don't know, you made that reservation. She said, no, I didn't. And, that really kicked off our best vacation ever. And we, like I was saying, we planned so well. We were going to land at 2 in the morning. And we figured the kids they'd go to sleep. Of course, why not? It's 2 in the morning. You're 11-year-old and a 8-year-old, they'd go to sleep. But unfortunately, JetBlue has these little TVs that are right in front of you. So instead of going to sleep, the kids watched TV the entire trip. And they fell asleep just as we landed. So we got to pull a small little child through the airport, on a rolling luggage, which was very exciting. And we were doing this trip because we were going to Breckenridge, and Breckenridge is an amazing place. It's huge. It's got 5 different peaks. One of the peaks, my wife and I went up, and it was just this huge bowl of snow with just the 2 of us for the whole day. And I loved it. And Breckenridge is also, it's the tallest ski mountain in North America. And the base of Breckenridge is so tall that it's as high as many of the summits of other ski mountains. Now, with that height, it leads to altitude sickness for a lot of people. So our friends who went with, my friend Jeff wasn't able to ski most days because he wasn't feeling well. And his wife Debbie couldn't sleep, so she'd wake up every morning bloodshot, nauseous, with these crazy eyes all the time, which was quite interesting. My wife Abigail was also getting some altitude sickness. So one day, my 8-year-old son Blake and I, we went and we went to get mommy some comfort food. So Blake comes back and he says, Mommy, I know you're not feeling well, but we got you some wine. And my wife just goes, why would you get me wine? I have altitude sickness. I'm going to get more dehydrated. This just is, why would you do that? And, 8-year-old Blake just goes, he goes, I don't know what to do. Wine always makes Mommy feel better. So you'd think from all this that this is just a series of unfortunate events that happened to us, but that's not true. So, as one example, my 5-year-old son Ari asks us after one day of being in ski school. He's happy, he's feeling good, he's really enjoying his day. And I said, so Ari, what's going on? He goes, I just have one question. How do you go to the bathroom in these big ski suits? And we said, well, it's not that hard. You go to the bathroom and you just go and you go to the bathroom in your one-piece ski suit. He goes, oh, okay. It's a very good little 5-year-old son. So the next day we pick him up from ski school. I say, Ari, you seem kind of upset. What's going on? What's happening? And he goes, I peed my pants. And I realized that the question from yesterday was not an informational question about how do you pee in a ski suit. He was 5 and he had no idea what he was doing. And so every day he wasn't able to pee. So we get what we deserved. So we're having a good trip. It's feeling pretty good even with all these things. And the last ski run of the trip, I don't know how many of you ski, but on the last ski run of the trip, it's the most dangerous one. You're really tired and you want to get everything out of this vacation. Anything that you haven't done, you want to get out of this run. And my wife knows this, and I know this, and I say to her, I said, Abigail, this is our last run. We've had a good trip. Let's make sure that we're safe and we don't mess this one up. And she says, yes, absolutely. I know this. We've talked about this. Let's be safe. So at Breckenridge, because it's so huge and they have horrible signage, we go up, and one of the signs said, go this way to get to the bottom of the mountain. And the other one said, go that way to go to the bottom of the mountain. So as you can see, it's kind of like the Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz. So I went this way, and Abigail went this way, and then we kind of went that way. And we smacked into each other, like hard. And we went rolling down the mountain a little bit. And, as we stopped, I said lovingly to my wife, like, are you okay? And she said loving to me, are you okay? And then both together, we both said, what were you thinking? And then we gradually were able to get down the mountain all safe. So overall, after this trip, the whole family came back with, give or take, the right number of limbs, with no broken bones. And it was really a wonderful trip. I was able to see some beautiful, beautiful sights. And we were able to have great dinners with our friends, even if they couldn't ski. And there were some unexpected surprises. Like the fact that Jeffrey couldn't ski with us meant that Abigail and I got to spend more time together than we've been able to spend since the kids were born. And then also, there were so many great lessons to learn. And, the biggest lesson was that a great vacation isn't about having everything go perfectly. A great vacation is really embracing these little pratfalls that are always going to happen, and you really can't avoid. And at the end of the day, it's my decision to have the best vacation ever. Thank you very much, Madam Toastmaster.